Good morning, Sonia. How are you? Good morning. Good morning.
Sonia. How are you?
All right. So I'll turn this down. Then I am going to add everybody so everybody can see it. Or can I not do that? Hold on. I need like 5 people on tech doing this crap with me, y'all. If you can hear me well, let me know in the comment section if you guys can hear me. Believe everything should be on point today. Hopefully this one's a little bit easier to coordinate. I gotta tag everybody, y'all. Okay, good. You can hear me. All right, cool. All right, now we are ready. Let me get back onto the regular screen so I can see everybody. All right, cool. Cool. I sent out a text message. I'm gonna wait for that to come through so everybody can join. I am going to give you some updates on some things and do a live demo on a lace wig install. So if I don't see your names, because I can't see everybody's name on here. All right. I don't know why this software doesn't allow you to see everybody's name. It's kind of like weird. All right. And then I don't know if I can do Facebook to you. And She Hill. All right. I always feel like it's taking me forever to get myself together. All right. We're going to get started. I don't want to be on here too long. So whoever's on here, they can watch the replay. All right, what's up, everybody? First, want to introduce myself. My name is Shamika. I am the founder of Cafune Amore Hair. I help save women time and avoid frustration by providing a 4-step lace wig system for individuals who wear lace wigs. And I specialize in custom-made wigs for women who look like me who are suffering from alopecia. So welcome to my group. Welcome to the page. I'm multi-streaming on multiple couple of platforms. So wherever you are, I can still see your comments in here. I might not see your name, but I'm going to try to see if I can see your names through probably Facebook for the most part. So if you are not new to my page, drop those purple hearts and let me know that you're here so I can see your name so I can shout you out. And if you are new to my page, I would love to see where you're from, what city you're repping, so I'll see you and can say hello to you as well. I'm in Jersey, so I am right side outside of Philly. So welcome. Tag your friends, tag your buddies, let them know that we're about to get started on a lace wig install with our products. So let me see right here, or I can go in and see the chat. All right. And if you're in the Facebook group, let me know in the comments section that you're in the Facebook group, or if you're in the Facebook regular page, let me know that you're there as well, so I'll know to check that one as well. So I'm going to pull up the page here real quick so I can see whose names are on here. I can't stand not seeing the names on here. That's the only thing that this software doesn't do, is to let me see the person's actual name. All right, we're going to get started. I'm going to show you guys how to install the lace wigs with products. I have a braided wig. I'm going to show you guys real quick. I'm trying to find the page, y'all. Sorry. I'm going to show you guys real quick. It's your birthday too. What's up, baby girl Hudson? That's what I see here on YouTube. It's Virgo season, sis. Okay, Virgo season. Yes. When is your actual birthday? Well, my birthday is Tuesday, so I don't know what weekend to celebrate. I don't know if I should celebrate it this weekend or celebrate it next weekend. I was supposed to celebrate with my friends this weekend and celebrate it again as well next weekend. We celebrate it all month, right? So it's Virgo season. You celebrate all month. Oh, it's actually today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. What are you going to do for your birthday? I see someone here is from Canada. What's up? What are you going to do for your birthday? I have a little bit business, a little bit of pleasure. So, Son, you're from Florida. You're from Canada. Um, yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of business, a little bit of pleasure. So therefore, I'm going to. I don't even know if I'll be able to go to Florida now. So we'll see, because there's a storm coming. Oh, your mom's is September the 11th. Oh, see, September the 9th is mom, and September 11th. Oh, so you're a day before me. That's what's up. Anything special going on? All right, so there's a little bit of a delay, I think, on my things. I'm trying to wait. And if you happen to be watching this, you can always hashtag replay, and I can always come back here and jump on watching the replay as well. All right. So this is such a delay. Okay. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So let's get started. You guys can hear me, so that's good. All right. So today we're going to do a install. First of all, we're going to do an install. Then we can talk about everything that's going on for the birthday weekend sale. Normally, the birthday weekend is probably the second to best sale that you'll see on the site. Probably the second best sale that you'll ever see on the site. So right now we're doing free shipping, and then you also get 20% off your orders. So that is going on this weekend, and I believe the birthday code is B-Day Fun. If you're part of our text message list, you probably got a text message. You'll probably get a text message within the next 20 minutes or so, as well with the sale that we have going on for Virgo season. So today we're going to do a quick install, and then we also have a special sale on the actual birthday, which is going to be Tuesday. Tuesday is my actual birthday, so I'm going to be celebrating, like I said, all month as well. So what else we got going on? That's it. That's it for right now. Oh, and also the sale for this weekend is also available for our lace wig install challenge. So the great thing about that is we have a lace wig install challenge that's going to be at the end of this month. You're able to join with that discount code. What is an install challenge? We basically give you a bundle of products. It includes basically everything you'll need to install your lace wigs. We're talking bleaching your knots, plucking your hairline, and then also all the products to install your wig and to remove your wig, all gets mailed to you in a bundle. It's a VIP package. And we go over 3 days of Zoom calls where you actually learn how to install your wigs so that it looks more natural. So we can work through any sort of questions that you might have during the install challenge. Just basically, so by the time you end up with this, after you have the bundle and you go through the 3 days, basically you know how to install your wigs. So it looks a lot more natural. And so you feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more confident with your wigs. So we are doing that the end of the month. If you look on our page for the Lace Wig Install Challenge and you get the VIP bundle, you'll actually see the date on the page. All right, so we're going to get started. Today we're going to put on this braided wig right here. It has the cornrows in the front, and then they're going back. It's on a lace front cap. Can you guys see this really well? So we have a lace front. So all of this is lace. And then we have some stretch back here. So the gives, it has some give to it. And it has a ventilated cap. So the cap is pretty cool. So if you're type to get hot in wigs, This is a good cap to have as well. It's not exactly whole, so you can see right through, because you know how some of the caps just have like the weft lines. This one still has the cross line, so it still goes in like a cross, but you still have some air in it. So you're able to have some air in between your cap, and then you're able to put the wig on. And then it also has the baby hairs in the front, right? So this wig, I'm going to install it today for you guys, because I feel like this wig is just so beautiful, and it just looks really good on when I tried it on. And I think it looks extremely natural. So I'm going to show you guys how to put this on. I was wondering, I was going to let you guys tell me which products I should use. Should I use just the melting spray? Should I use the Blow Me Away? Or should I use the adhesive to put this wig on? Let me know in the chat in the comment section which product I should use. And if you're not familiar with our brand, I'm going to go over a couple of the products that we have real quick, so you'll know which ones I could put the wig on. Let me see here. So before we get started, I want you guys to tell me which one you want me to use, and I'll use that one. I'm already ready to put the wig on. It's just a matter of me coming up on here and putting it on. I'm going to show you guys how I do it really quickly. All right, so before we get started, I'm going to let you know which wig this is that I'm putting on, so you'll know which wig I got. Hold on a second, because you know all the wigs have a name. This one is the Annette wig. And I can put it in the comment section real quick so you guys can see it. But this is the wig I'm about to put on today. The melting spray. All right, cool. So the first vote was for the melting spray. The melting spray is the easiest. So I like what you. I don't got my blow dryer here. Do I have it here? All right, I can do it, but it's just gonna take. I'm gonna have to take my time with it. And wait, do I have my other one? No. I have another lace bonding spray that I might be launching. It dries extremely quick. I could have used that, but no. All right, so I'm going to use the melting spray. I really don't want to keep it on that long anyway, because I'm hot, and I really want to, I don't know, I just probably put a wig on. So, all right, since Baby Girl Hudson said the melting spray, that's the one we're going to use today. All right, but before we get started on which spray, because she knows our products, I'm going to show you guys which ones that we have for our holding products, right? So we're going to have, I'm going to go from the strongest hold to the lightest hold, okay? So I'm going to put this in order real quick. So the strongest hold that we have is the Extreme by Bonded Professionals, right? So this product is normally for stylists. It's a little bit bigger. It lasts a little bit longer for someone, compared to like someone who's not installing wigs on a professional basis. So this one is also good for if you are wearing your wigs and you are not if you wear them full time, right? So this one is called Extreme Bonded by Professionals. A little bit stronger, quicker drying. And then this is what is this? 1.77 ounce. So this is one of the ones we have. All right, so this is the strongest. The second to that one is the Max Adhesive, which I don't have any up here, but it's like similar to this size. So this one's the Max Adhesive, so it allows for you to put it on as well, quick drying, but it's a little bit smaller. But it's like this size, but it's called Max. It's the Max Adhesive. The lightest hold would be this one. This one's just our regular adhesive. This is our original adhesive. This one lasts anywhere from 7 to 2 weeks, 7 days to 2 weeks. These ones last longer. This one, the Extreme and the Max. So, and after that, the lighter holds is going to probably be between these two. I'm going to say the melting spray. The melting spray is good for 1 to 2 days, 3 days. I've heard people say it lasts as long as a week. It has not lasted me a week, but a lot of people have said it lasts them a very, very long time. So this would be the second to the lightest. And then we have the Blow Me Away. This is the Blow Me Away gel. A lot of times people are not putting their wigs on it. Possibly the people who know how to use it, they know how to use it. This is a really good bonding on your wig. It literally is a gel. It literally is blue. I'll show you guys what it looks like. But it does hold your wig really well. So normally I'll use this along with other products when I'm doing my baby hairs, because this literally can put your wig on by itself and it lasts like a nice amount of time. This is actually the original formulation that I had for all my brand, but it was blue, and I was like, all right, so how can I make this better without it being blue? But it still really works really well. So this is the Blow Me Away, and then we have the 3.1, but this is only on Amazon, y'all. So the Amazon 3.1, this is glueless holder as well, so that will be the least. All right, I'll use this for baby hairs too. All right, so since baby girl Hudson said to use the melting spray for this install today, this is what we're going to use though. And what else? Normally you're going to prep your hair with our knotted solutions. I'm not going to use that on this braided wig simply because it's braided. It ain't going to shed because I'm not combing it, right? So therefore I don't need the knotted solutions as my step one. So therefore I won't be using that today on this install. But if you are normally wearing your wigs and you're wearing a regular wig, you want to spray the inside of your cap with 2 to 3 layers of the knotted solutions. This is a knot sealer, right? So basically it seals the inside of the cap. It has polymers in it. It has the same ingredients as this, but in liquid form, right? So it has the same ingredients, but in liquid form, and it allows for you to reduce the shedding on your wigs. And it's the knotted solutions. Someone said, I'm looking for waterproof. You're looking for water-resistant adhesive. If you're looking for water-resistant adhesive, you're looking for the Extreme or the Lace Wig adhesive or the Max. Those are the only ones that are considered water-resistant when it comes to adhesives. So you want to use one of those two if you wanted to wear it. If I would suggest, if either one, I would probably use the Max or this one, which is the Extreme. But this one's a little bit bigger in size. You might not need this much depending on how much you wear wigs or how many layers. The key takeaway with this one is you want to use 3 layers. And then we also have a tape. I forgot about that. So there's a tape on the site that if you want to use a tape, you can use a tape along with this. The tape along with this, that basically helps with the hold and the bonding of it. And then you also want to make sure you're using a skin protector, which is this one. You sweat a lot? Yeah, so when you're putting on your wigs, you want to make sure you're using a skin protector. This skin protector not only acts as 2 things, right? It acts as a barrier for whatever product you're using to hold your wig down. And then it's also acting as a product that will allow for you to have a stronger hold on your wig. So you want to make sure you're cleaning your hairline first, and then you're prepping your skin. You're prepping your skin with this Max adhesive. We have this one. And then we also have this one. This is a dab on. This is a spray. But it has the same function, which is to protect your skin. All right. But the Max is the thicker one. It's thicker, and this is the only size I have is a dab on. So what you want to do is you're going to press the top of it like this, and then the liquid comes up on the top. And then once you dab one, you're going to dab it around your front hairline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by dabbing it on the front hairline first. And then you're going to let it air dry. The funny thing is, this literally is like a little like film on it. It's like it's like a film, like you literally can see it on your skin when you're putting it on. You said, yes, I use a skin protector. Right. I can't see the names. I'm trying to see who this is. Are you on Facebook Messenger? Are you on Facebook or are you on Instagram? I mean on the group. Let me see if you're in the group. Who's ever saying that? All right. So while we're doing that, we're going to let that dry. Oh, that's Carla. Hey, Carla, how are you? I can't see the names on this software. I got to figure out how to show names on here. We got to figure this out. What's up, Carla? Yeah, so once again, so you're going to let this dry. So in a second, we're going to let this dry. I mean, I saw your name, Carla. So yeah, we're going to let this dry. Carla, if you're having really challenges on your wig lifting, are you using tape with your installs? We also have tapes, right? So you're going to put the tape down first. I don't have any up here. I should need to bring some up here where I can show you guys how to use the tape. But literally, you're going to put the tape right around the front hairline before you put the glue down. So you're going to put the tape down first, and then you're going to use the adhesive on top of it. And then you're going to use 2 to 3 layers. Carla, which adhesives are you using? I have another adhesive that I might be launching. I'm still trying to see how long it lasts to me, but I'm always ready to take the darn wigs off too soon. I'm trying to see if this is going to be like the ultimate hold on lace wig adhesives, but I got to test it out for a while. You don't like which one? You don't like the you don't like the skin protectors? All right, so we're gonna let that dry. Oh, you use the tapes. I'm trying to see which part were you saying you don't like. All right. Oh, you don't like to use the tape. All right. You know what? If you use the roll, and it could be possibly that it could be this the tape. There's another tape. I don't know if you use a tape that I have, which is the roll. There's another tape on the market called Super Tape. It's called Super Tape. Yeah. You might want to try that one. All right. All right. So after this is drying, right? Now you can't fully see it probably on your side, but there's like a light film on it. And if you want to use a double layer, you can. I'm not. I'm going to just use the one layer. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to let that dry, and then I'm going to put the wigs on. And when you say, Carla, that you're not a pro, what do you mean? Like, are you saying you're not a pro because, please tell me I have my scissors upstairs. If I don't have my scissors, y'all, I can't do this install. I just realized that. Oh man, if I don't have my scissors, I won't be able to do this install. Let me see y'all real quick. Yeah, so if you use if you're using a types of tape, that might be an effect on it as well. All right, I don't have my scissors up here because I was in New York for a pop-up for New York Fashion Week, but I have a razor, so this will work just as good. All right, so Carla, let me know in the comment section what you didn't like about it. Did you not like the stickiness of it? Because there's a lot of tapes on the market that you can try. And I know it's kind of small and it's kind of meticulous to try to pull the pieces of tape off and things like that. That can be a challenge. So I completely understand that. But normally the tape along with the adhesive, like that's like 2 different combinations that helps with the hold. My wig slides after I apply glue. Try the tape and glue. So the tape and the glue doesn't work. And a lot of times, a lot of it is just like people's body chemistry. So it's like, you know, it's like something that your wig might not last as long as someone else's. And that's a challenge. So when we normally, like when I launch a product for this brand, I have to give my product out to multiple people, right? To see if it works for them, because it might work for me, it might not work for somebody else. You know what I mean? So it might work for one person, it might not work for somebody else. Oh, so you're saying when you use the tape alone, it did not work. So, so we have this bonding spray, right? So the bonding spray, it had like different levels. And then one person, it lasted a couple of weeks. The other person lasted only a couple of days. So it really just depends on the individual, even if sometimes it might be a different tweak of like 1 or 2 ingredients. Okay. Yeah, the tape alone. Okay, well, here's the thing with the tape, right? If you're using tape, y'all, there's different ways you can put tape on. You can use tape in small pieces, right? And then it's going to be a space of your skin in between. Or you can use the whole darn roll and apply it. Now, my question to you, Carla, when you use the tape, are you using the roll tape and attaching it? Or are you using it to the place where you might put a piece of tape here, then you have your skin and put a piece of tape here? Because if you use the tape, I'm trying to find something around here that looks like tape. Okay, I had this little label here, right? I'm going to use this little label. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to use this little card, right? Let's just act like this is tape, okay? So tape can come in different sizes. So what happens is you can make it different sizes, right? So let's act like this is tape. So now I got these pieces of tape. I'm putting my tapes on my scalp, whatever. I'm like putting it in right here, right? So you might have tape here, and then you have, okay, you're using pre-cut to, okay. Next time, try it. If you got this tape at home and you have some available, Carla, try to use the tape so it's directly connected like this. And another thing is there are, and I don't know what brand of tape you use, so let me know in the comment section what brand of tape you use. There are tapes that are not made by the manufacturer in which they are saying it's sold by. So there are some few good tapes by multiple manufacturers that make really good tapes. So some of them tapes may be manufactured by other companies and they're calling it the other brands. So I'm going to say that because I know for sure that there is a lot of fraudulent products out here that they're saying it's one brand and it's not. So let me know in the comment section what brand of tape you was using, because it could be a problem with the manufacturer. And there's a few really, really good tapes out here. So even the tape that I offer is by Walker. So I buy it direct from the manufacturer, and they don't sell to retail. They only sell to business owners and salons. So that is the brand that I sell on the site, which is direct from the manufacturer. So next time you try it, try to not put spaces in between the tapes. Okay, it's not sure, it's been a while. Okay, just check and let me know, because a lot of times it's other manufacturers. Because I've had items where I'm like, this doesn't even feel right, and I know for sure that the manufacturer have really good quality products normally, but maybe I got a wrong batch. But like I said, there's a lot of manufacturers who are selling other people's products and acting like it's theirs, and it's not working properly because it's never really their product. So try that next time and see if that works out. So don't put any gaps in between, right? And then put the liquid adhesive, 2 to 3 layers on top of it, and no gaps in between the tape. Let's just see what happens. So some things, sometimes you got to do like little tweaks like that and see how it works out, okay? All right, so we're about to put this wig on, you guys. This is the Annette wig. I told you guys a second ago, I'm going to put this wig on live link for y'all. And since someone voted for the melting spray, that's what we're going to use. I don't have a blow dryer here because I took it with me home and I never brought it back. I need to keep 2 of everything, seems like, but for right now I have to move it around. So if you guys don't understand, no, I have alopecia. I'm not going to put this wig right in front of y'all on top of my head, but I will start it on top of my head for you guys. So let me go off camera. I don't really have to do much on it besides pull these baby hairs back, but that's not anything. And what's the first? What's the first of what? I'm sorry. There's a little bit of a delay when it comes to the messages. Let me know what's the first now, and I'll make sure I answer your question, Carla, right here. All right, so the first wig that I tried on, this one's the Annette wig. I'm gonna put in the comment section. That's the wig I'm trying on right now, Annette, Annete. This is what the front hairline looks like. This is what the top looks like. Like, yo, like y'all can't say like that's just freaking amazing. You can cut the baby hairs off or you can keep them on. What's up? Hairlicious, how are you? All right. And then this is what the sides look like. Now, since I'm going to use the melting spray, there's two different ways you can use the melting spray. It looks really good, right? That's why I said, let me put this one on. And this one's really comfortable. This is big head friendly. I always say I have a big head, which I really do. You can tint the lace. I did that off camera. So it's up to you. You can tint the lace. And then you can also add some foundation for the parts. I don't think I need any right now. But you can add that later if you wanted to. But I can show you guys how to do it as well. All right. Me too. Hairlicious, you coming for this one too? All right. So even this side, look how this braid comes down. All right. So two different ways you can use the melting spray. Some people just going to spray right on top of the front hairline. I normally do both the inside near my skin and then also up top, right? So the goal for me, because I want to get a really good hold on my wig, I'm always going to do the inside underneath my skin first, and then I'm going to spray it on top as like a reinforcement. It's up to you. You can try both ways and see which one works best. But for this live, I'm going to do both. So this is the melting spray, you guys. This is what I'm going to use to install it right now. Like I said, you can use any of our hold products, but this is the one that we're going to use today. All right, so it's kind of weird because like I cut my hair down again, y'all, yesterday. All right, so I'm going to pull this back. So my front hairline is showing, right? Now there's two different ways you can do it. You can do it in sections if you want, or you can do the whole front. I like to do it in sections because I like for one section to dry first before I get to that other step. Simply because I know that part is basically bonded down before I go to the next one. So that's what I'm going to do on this call. This is call today. I'm going to basically spray the inside cap from here to here, right? I'm going to allow that to dry. And then I'm going to go to the next section here and to the next section here to the left and the right. So right now, I'm only going to do this section because I always feel as though that's the most important part. And I'm going to spray short burst. It doesn't have to be hard and it doesn't have to be long, right? So oops. I normally don't like to use my fingers. So I sprayed those two sections, right? I'm gonna get an edge brush in a second. So first thing I'm gonna do is do that section first. Bring my wig cap up. And I'm going to place where I want the wig. As I always say, there's a rule of thumb. 3 fingers from your eyebrow, that's where you want your wig to be. Like I said, I have alopecia, so I can't have my wig all the way back. That ain't gonna look right. You don't want it too low. So rule of thumb, 3 fingers, that's where you want the wig to be placed. You can see that it's wet right here. I'm going to go get my telecomb real quick, or I can use this real quick to let this part dry. Normally, if this was a hair wig, right? I would normally be combing it back. So normally if this was a hair, I would be normally pressing it back because I want that back. I want the hair to lay smooth and I don't want any baby hairs in the way, right? So right now I put it underneath. Now I can spray it on top. You don't have to use it by the bottle. You can use a telecomb. Let me go get a telecomb real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually spray this part of my comb just right here, real light. And I'm going to use that melting spray and I'm going to press down right on that tip. And it kind of seems like it's tedious and meticulous, but this is how I get my neater hairlines, to be honest with you. Like if this was regular lace or HD lace and it's regular hair, it will just allow me to be like a little bit neater so it's not too like messy looking. I don't have any scissors because I took it with me to the live, to the VIP. I mean to the fashion week. So I'm going to use this razor. And basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this up so I can get to the other two sides. I don't even like using this. Normally I'm using scissors, y'all. All right. All right, so now I got some space. So any sort of product that you have remaining up here, you're gonna lift it up so it's not no longer on your skin. See how I'm gonna pull that up? Because that's too much product on it. So right here, I'm gonna make sure I'm opening it up because I don't want any sort of adhesive. Actually, this is melting spray, so any sort of melting spray on here. So I'm just lifting it up because the wig is going to be placed right here. That's where the wig is. Now, either two ways you could do it. Either you can attach this part and then you can continue on this side and then cut all of it off, the lace, the extra lace, or you can cut this piece off and then continue. What I'm going to do on this, I'm going to do the rest and then I'm going to cut the lace off last. So, but I want to make sure I don't want any sort of extra lace on my skin. So I'm going to like lift it up to make sure that it's nothing really staying on my skin. So once again, it's easier for me once I get this front hair, the front forehead showing first. Done, and then I'll do the rest. Normally, if I'm using adhesive, I'm doing the same exact way. I'm doing the top part first, the front hairline, and then I'll do the left, and then I'll do the right. Thank you. Thank you, Hairlicious. I am, my birthday's Tuesday, but this is the birthday weekend. So therefore, I'm celebrating the whole month. I got way too much on here, y'all. All right, so I spray underneath, right? Spray it underneath. Now I'm going to take the wig and I'm going to press down on the extra part. Normally, if I had a blow dryer, I'll be hitting it up with a blow dryer, but I don't have one here. If you want to learn tips like this, I have a lace wig install challenge, y'all. So make sure you join that if you have trouble with your lace wig installs. So I'm going to just hold this and press down, right? So I'm going to do the same exact thing. Actually, I'm going to use a spray on here. I'm going to spray, just tap, 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 tap. Now, I'm going to take the comb and I'm going to hold on to it so it can bond. Now, this part I didn't spray yet. So you got to always keep in mind what area you got, which one you didn't. And this area I didn't do yet, along with that part. So I'm going to have to let it air dry. So I'm going to be talking to y'all. So y'all have any questions so far? It's your birthday. You're a Virgo too, aren't you? Hairlicious? I think you're a Virgo too, right? It's a Virgo season around this, John. All right, so we're going to do this part next. Thank you, Carla. All right, so now I'm going to lift, right? Because I don't want any sort of extra adhesive on my wig. When it's time for me to take it off, it's just easier, helpful cleanup. So I'm pulling the lace, any sort of extra lace, right? So there's product because I was spraying it too hard, too far. Oh, happy birthday, SBX Babe Jones. Yes, the replay will still be on here. So if you just rewind it later, it'll still be on here. And the goal when you're using the melting spray, you kind of can't rush it in regards to the drying time. So you're just gonna have to like basically like take your time when it comes to the installs. And because I don't have a blow dryer, I really got to take my time. So if you guys have any questions while we're on here, let me know. Oh, you're a Leo. I have my birthday on August 16th. Why do I feel as though your birthday was just like 2 days ago? It's kind of weird. Leo season. All right, so I'm going to just let that dry, right? So if you guys are not spraying underneath your cap, that's a good suggestion for you to do underneath and over top. And like I said, I don't have a blow dryer to rush this process. And then I'm still going to use the elastic band as well. All right, this part isn't done yet, so I'm going to wait a second right here. You know, these parts is always the hardest part. This part is always the hardest part. So if I was to use tape right here, because I want to rush the process, use a little bit of tape, take it off, that would just be let this part be done by now. But I'm not. Maybe another live, I'll do that. I'll just put tape right here, and that's it. But I'll do a no liquid adhesive install for y'all one day. And then I'll show you guys how to use it with just the tape alone. Miss Jones, I don't always use a wig cap because I have alopecia. But if if you do have hair, then yes, you will probably need a wig cap. Do you always have to have it? No, not necessarily. But it does help with the parting space to let it look more natural. You can still use makeup tricks and things like that. It's up to you. I know sometimes wig caps can be hot for some people or uncomfortable. Um, I feel as though like sometimes your wig caps can be used as a barrier between your skin and your install, especially around the front hairline, to make sure that the adhesives is not on your hairline. Because a lot of times you're putting the wig cap right at that front hairline. All right, that's not really done yet, but we're going to keep going. All right, because I'm going to put an elastic band around it on afterwards. If you ever feel as though that your wig cannot fully cover the front hairline, more than likely, you got to be mindful of your wig cap fits. Sometimes because I am a little bit on a larger size head, the front of the wigs don't always like fully cover the front and seems to like want to pull back. That means your wig cap is too small. So when your wig caps when your wigs don't seem like they have a lot of space to actually pull forward, it is a possibility that your wig could be too small, and therefore the adhesive, no matter what adhesive you're using, won't work as well because the wig is already kind of like working against you. So it's really important for you to understand like your wig cap sizes and the wig caps that you have, because if it doesn't fit, it almost like your wig isn't the adhesive is not going to work as good because it's ready to come off. So I'm going to do this one as well. What we're going to do is we're going to press it back again. And keep going. So I'm going to just keep this I'm going to hold on to this real quick because I don't have a blow dryer. All right. So I sprayed underneath. Now I'm going to spray over top. I'm just going to hold this for a second to make sure it's drying. And when it's ready, then I'll go to the next step. You don't need a lot of product when it comes to the melting spray. It is quick drying. Yeah, those sides always want to act the fool. So like I said, normally that's the best thing to do, is to use a little bit of tape along with it, or maybe even add a couple more layers on that side versus everything else. There's also this other technique that you can take some of the hairs that are in that area and kind of like pull it back and tie it in a knot. I'll have to show y'all. That will help as well. All right, I can still feel this is wet right here near my ear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray here again. So I'm going to spray my comb, and then I'm going to use this to on the front hairline. So basically you're going to spray the comb right on the comb. You can tell that this one's like it's already bonded. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this lace to make sure there's no extra adhesive that's all on my skin that's going to affect me cutting it off. See, this side dried a little bit quicker than the other side. It's kind of weird. All right, so right now it's actually bonded. This still feels damp right here. Yeah, I'm going to do one more spot right here. For right now, I'm going to use the elastic band. I have this one. I'll just use this one. I'll use the new ones, y'all. The new ones. Our new elastic bands got ear tabs, y'all. So I'm going to bring this piece down. The goal is to make sure that the elastic band is touching where the lace starts and the adhesive hits. So right at that front hairline. Normally I'll stretch the band out first. And then I'm going to tie it. It ain't going to feel good, y'all, but it's going to help with that melt. It's tight. And then these ears are supposed to cover your ears, y'all. See the ears? Cover your ears so your ears don't be hurting. And this one's way back here. I ain't even use that one. I ain't gonna worry about it, y'all. But that's the proper way to use it, okay? So I'm gonna look in the comment section if y'all have any questions. All right, I don't see any questions. So we're gonna hold this down for a couple of seconds. I'm gonna take the lace off, and then we're basically done. You guys have any questions? Yeah, so this helps for your ears so your ears don't hurt. I use it on this side, but I ain't use it on this side. But y'all get the idea. I ain't trying to be perfect on here. I'm just trying to get this done. Oh, I'm going to show y'all the makeup that I do use if I was to do the party, which I don't think. Oh, they're in a darn product right here. So I have this lace bonding spray that I didn't even see. I could have used this. I'm prayerfully going to launch, but it's going to be another product that kind of like basically goes with this. But you'll see. Let me see. I'm going to show y'all the bonding spray. I mean the foundation that you can use to help with your parting space on your wigs. I thought it brought it with me. Oh, I don't have it. It's by Maybelline. It's called C8 True Match. I thought it was up here. God, I need to be more organized sometimes on these lives. I may have took it with me. I think I might have did. It's by True Match, y'all. If you guys join the Lace Wig Install Challenge, that helps. You're not good. So I'm not good at the makeup use. Yeah, I had to learn the hard way too. Honestly, it's just a matter of just practicing. You know what I mean? Ms. Jones, it's just a matter of like keep trying and then trying new different things. but you'll get it. If you join the challenge, I can like actually talk you through it and how to direct you, on how to do it. All right, so I'm gonna take this off. I'm about to start sweating up in here, y'all. All right, so have this gun. I want to use the razor. I don't have to worry about a zigzag because it's going to automatically do it anyway. So what you want to do is, hopefully you guys can see it. Going to cut right in front of that, a little bit in front of that hair baby hairs. I don't like too much lace showing, but I'm not going to cut my baby hairs down. And if some of your baby hairs come off, it's not that big of a deal. Well, this wig, it might be a little bit big of a deal because you don't have any left besides the ones you have. But if you had a regular wig, you don't have to worry about it as much because you can always make your own. All right, so that part's done, right? And then we're going to go on this side. Once again, I'm pulling it forward, getting rid of the lace. If you feel like this is helpful and you want some little bit more one-on-one, you can always join the challenge. This is just like a quick one, a quick install. I hate not having scissors, but we'll make it work. All right, so I know sometimes that's a challenge, how much to cut off the ear tabs. This just happens to be enough for me. This lace probably would have cut down a little bit more. You don't really have to, but it's like seamless. You don't even barely see it, and I didn't put the baby hairs down, right? If I was using adhesive, any areas that the product didn't work, I can always either cut that off or I could use a little bit more adhesive to bring it down. So for today, I'm going to use a little bit of the Blew Me Away on that one little section, just so that I'm able to get it down quicker, basically. So I'm gonna use a little bit of the Blew Me Away. Yep, small scissors work as well. You see how you don't really see that it's blue anymore? You don't have to wait for the product to dry at all. Do you see it? It's not even blue, right? And it works really well. So you're gonna press that down on it. I'm pressing it all the way down since it's only baby hairs anyway. And it's gonna literally dry stuck on your head. Can y'all see that? I didn't fully make the baby hairs yet. I'm just bringing down the lace. I'm gonna bring down the lace and I'm gonna melt it one more time and then we're done. So I'm gonna take this part off too. Exactly. Yeah, the small scissors work really well. I normally use some scissors as well. All right, so we're gonna do this side as well. You do got to be a little bit more careful with this braided hair wig with the baby hairs because you don't have much room to get more. Once you get to that, you get into the braid area. All right, so we just got this one little piece left to cut off. All right, so this piece right here, I'm going to use a little bit of the Blow Me Away because for save time. So I'm going to use it very little, and then I'm going to spread it wide to the area that's up here. So you see how much I'm using, right? This is the Blow Me Away. I'm going to put it on my skin. You don't need a lot. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start bringing these baby hairs down, but I'm going to cut them down, y'all. But first, they're a little bit too long for me. So we don't want bangs. So I'm going to use this razor tip to cut some of these babies' hair down so they're a little bit shorter for me. I mean, you don't have to do baby hairs if you don't want to. I think baby hairs is good when you're trying to mask some of the lace. So there's some benefits of having the baby hairs. It helps mask some of the lace, basically, you know. So all I'm doing is basically cutting down these baby hairs, some y'all. All right, I want to keep majority of them, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my cocktail, right? So if you want tips like this, you can join the Lace Wig Install Challenge. This is some of the things that we talk about, but not only me doing it, I look at y'all. I see what y'all are doing, and I explain it, and I walk you through it through the call. So the Lace Wig Install tip, the challenge is this month. So we're going to use a little bit of mousse. I call it my cocktail, y'all. Why is it not working? Oh, there we go. All right, a little bit of mousse. You can use a little bit of Blow Me Away, or you can use a little bit of the 3.1. This is the only product that we only sell on Amazon. So you'll see that on our Amazon store, 3.1. We're going to use that for today, right? I'm going to use that. I'm going to mix it with this. The thing about it is, y'all, what's my edge brush? I need my edge brush. This is a holding product. This is not just regular product that doesn't have a strong hold. That's why I'm mixing it. And I'm also mixing it with the baby hairs because I need it to be like wet so that I can swoop the baby hair. So the 3.1 acts as a bonding product, and then it combines with the mousse, so it makes it like wet so that I'm actually able to make the baby hairs. So you're doing two things. You might only think you're doing one, but you're really doing two things. You're bonding the lace to the wig with the 3.1. I need some more mousse, y'all. And then you're also allowing for it to hold down. So I'm making the baby hairs and I'm using this. I'll get my edge brush somewhere, y'all. I grab it. I know it's somewhere around here. Now, honestly, this is way too much baby hairs for me, so I'll probably cut half of them off. But we're going to see what we're going to do with these baby hairs, okay? Because this is way too many. This is not going to happen. All right, let me go get my edge brush. All right, so I'm gonna get y'all questions in 1 second, y'all. No, I gotta focus. Gotta focus on these baby hairs, y'all. You around here looking crazy, okay? So this part right here is too thick for me. So what we're gonna do is, do I have tweezers up here? Let me see if I have tweezers. If I got tweezers up here, I'm gonna remove some of these baby hairs. I can't have this many baby hairs, though. Hold on, let me get my tweezers real quick. All right. So you see how dark the baby hairs are? I can't have that looking like that, y'all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of some of them. I'm basically pulling some of them out. It's just, I don't like all them baby hairs on my head, y'all. It's good to have too many, but not have enough. Got no scissors to fully come off either. I'm just getting rid of some of them. All right, that's enough for me. I'm not doing too many. Just too much. All right, that's enough. I want all these going right here because I don't want them over here. So I'm gonna cut these off. I just cut all the baby hairs off, y'all. And then I'll use a little bit left right here. I don't mind them down here so much. I just don't like them all in the front of my face like that. It's just too much. And these ones right here. I'm not a baby hair connoisseur, so I ain't gonna claim to be. I just know I don't need all that stuff in front of my hair. But I do recognize it helps with the lace. I gotta cut this piece off right here, though. I don't have no scissors. I don't want to jack up this wig because I don't got no scissors. I'm gonna have to let it stay for right now until my scissors come over here. We're gonna fix this. This is going to bond once I seal it down real quick. Over here, struggling on this side. And this side, we're gonna keep right here. All right, so I just gotta do this side. So I'm gonna get rid of these ones because I don't want them. So I'm getting rid of all these baby hairs right here. So I'm gonna just cut them off. And then I'm gonna do this side. Bring that into the wig. And this side I'm gonna bring down. Bring this behind my ear a little bit. I don't really like these ones either. Do this, I'm just making them thinner so it's not as thick and black looking, if that makes sense. I'm just taking out some of the single strands of hair with the tweezers. All right. This side look better than the other side. How about that? There's always one side better than the other. But I ain't telling y'all I ain't no baby hair connoisseur. I still don't like this front hairline. So let's do something about it. Is it because it's too long, you think? Maybe it's too long. I think it's because the hair is too long. Let me shorten the baby hair and then maybe that might make it look better. Jesus. All right. Curl it. It's synthetic hair. I didn't try curling it. Good idea, but it's synthetic. I've never been into baby hairs, y'all. So y'all honestly are seeing me struggle on this call. Okay. Just letting y'all know. Because really, I would just move all these back and I won't use no baby hairs. Only baby hairs I'll be okay with is right here at the tip. Y'all looking at me struggle. And it's worse because it's a braided wig. So this is the only part I do. This is the only part I would be okay with is this part. Oh God, that's funny. Look, this side came out all right. This side, I don't need a lot going on. You know, the front hairline is always important. But this right here, I don't know what is it doing. But I'm okay with it going like back like this and not doing no braid, no baby hairs. Because the edges are so nice looking, I don't even think it's necessary. Because the front hairline is already good. So you really don't need a whole bunch of baby hairs. But y'all gonna see me struggle. I never said I was a good baby hair layer. All right. Anyways, this is all it's gonna do. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. I ain't gonna worry about it. But it's better than that whole bang I had before. So what I'm gonna do is normally I'll tie it down one more time, y'all, and then that will be it normally. And then when they soften up after, you know, a couple hours, the baby hair softens up. It don't look as bad or as hard looking or, you know, stiff. That's normally when it looks better. So what I'm going to do is, I really don't think the wig don't need any baby hairs, me personally. But since they're here, I'm going to utilize them because that front hairline looks amazing, right? So I don't really think it needs baby hair. So one more time for the melt. And then that's it. What y'all think? Y'all saw me struggle. Y'all's gonna let me struggle. But that's okay. The wig already does what it's do. I don't think the wig needed baby hairs, but I didn't want to take them all the way off. But I think because of the way the braids are done so nicely, I really honestly don't need baby hairs. But they're here for your use. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna try it. All right, that's it. Do you guys have any questions? I want to go through these comments real quick. I know it was a couple that I saw. The first time you seeing the blue, do y'all exercise it with your wigs and do you exercise with the wigs? I always have to wear my wigs on and do walks. I'm about to start getting into a really good exercise routine. I'm literally going to go to the gym today. Re-sign up. I have not been most active, so yeah, you can exercise in the wigs. I normally tie my hair up when I do exercise though, because I have alopecia, so I'm always like kind of like self-conscious about it. So I normally tie it up even while I'm exercising, just to make sure. I don't know, just to make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. To answer your question, so yes, I do exercise in it. How many days will I wear the wig? Since I'm using the melting spray, this wig will only last me, I would say about 3 days, 2 to 3 days. If I was using adhesive, it could last me anywhere from 1 week to 2 weeks, if not 3 weeks, depending on which adhesive, how many layers I'm doing, how active I am that day, how's the weather. So I really don't have an exact time, but I've worn a wig as long as a month. Now that was not on purpose. It was only because I was busy those weeks and I just didn't take it off. But normally I try to take my wig off every 2 weeks, but I know some people like to keep theirs on really long. So I had used the max adhesive at that time for a 4 week hold. and it just stayed on that long. And it was in the summertime. So I remember that distinctly. I'm like, oh, dang, I got to take this wig off and clean it. Yeah, Herlicious, she says she don't use baby hairs either. Yeah, and then Miss Jones says she use the baby hair to pull down when rewearing. Right. Baby hairs do make a difference when you're rewearing a wig. And then Carla, you're struggling with me when it comes to baby hairs. Yeah. I'm not going to claim that I'm the best baby hair person, but I'll do what I can and make it work. All right. So you guys have any other questions? I'm about to take this off and show you guys what it looks like. Normally, as the wig dries, I'll normally lighten up the baby hairs, like kind of like feather them as they're drying, and then go from there. So this is what the wig looks like. I'm gonna stand up a little bit. Bring it over here. This is what the wig looks like when it's done. That's the top of it. Show you what the back. Show you guys what the back looks like. Y'all see the back? So yeah, this is a quick and easy way to get a braid style without having to sit in a salon for 5-6 hours to get your hair braided. So behind. You said because you're not in the Facebook group. Hey, Evelyn, how are you? Because you're not in the Facebook group chat and I'm on Facebook, I can't trap with you. Thank you for being transparent about those baby hairs. I'm not a baby hair person either. Yeah. I think I can see your comments, Evelyn, on Facebook. So this is just a new software that I'm using that I'm able to like basically show it on both sides. And then go from there. You said lift the back and let you see. You want to see my back of my head? This is lace front. So this is what the back looks like. So you're going to see the braids right here. I do have full lace wigs that are braided wigs. This is a lace front, so it does have options as well. Yeah. I actually like the way it came out, y'all. Even with my struggles with the baby hair, I still like it. I think when I get off the call, I think I'm going to take the baby hairs off, to be honest. I think I'm going to take the baby hairs off and just see the front braid hairline. You know what I mean? Like this is what the front looks like without the baby hairs, So this is what a front hairline looks like. I got to cut that off, so ignore that. So ignore that, ignore this. But once I bond it down, this is what the hairline actually looks like. So like you can actually see the braids. I don't really think you need the baby hairs. So I might mess with it a little bit more when I get off the call. I braid my hair underneath my wig cap when wearing my wigs. My wig hair dries a lot, so you don't have to. I braid my hair underneath my wig cap when wearing my wig hair. My wig hair dries a lot. Hair dries a lot. Do you have any hair products for that? Any hair products for what? For dry hair? For Evelyn, I'm good. So glad to be here to see your install. Relearning how to use the products better is a plus for me. I'm glad you was able to watch, Evelyn. Carla, I wasn't sure if you were asking what kind of products you use for your hair. or for the wigs themselves? Let me know. I'm going to wait a couple of seconds to see if I can answer your question. If you guys have any more questions, let me know in the comment section. If not, I'll be logging off, enjoying my birthday weekend, even though I ain't doing nothing, but being domestic. I want to see what you guys have. All right, but if you answer your question, I'm not sure. In regards to hair products, I don't have any hair products for dry hair. I have a couple products that I just had never launched, but I use them on my own hair. But I will say this: there's a product by Carol's Daughter. It's an ultra moisturizing conditioner. I always say I love it. It's really thick. Well, it used to be thick. From what I know, it's still thick. That helps with dry hair, and it's like a deep conditioner, and it's called Vanilla something. But it's by Carol's Daughter. That is always a conditioner I always claim that I love. That's one. Another product that I like is called by not Darcy Tanagos, by Alakay Naturals. It's a lemongrass leave-in. I really like that as well. So it's called Alakay Naturals. I think she's in Target. She's everywhere now. I think she's in beauty supply stores. She's in Target. She's in Sally's. It's called Alakay Naturals in the yellow. The product itself is yellow. It's a leave-in conditioner, some sort of lemongrass something, but it's a leave-in, which I absolutely love. Thank you, Evelyn. So you guys, all right, it's been great watching. I mean, doing this install with you guys. Check out the website. We have a birthday sale right now for free shipping plus an additional 15, I think it's 20% off right now on the site. You should get a text message with the sale information. And that's about it. So I will talk to you guys later. If you're watching on replay, #replay. If you want to learn more tips like this, but in a little bit more detail over a private Zoom call, then you can join our Lace Wig Install Challenge that starts at the end of this month. So if you look at for our sale, it actually applies to that bundle as well. So I will talk to you guys soon. So hopefully, guys, everybody stay safe. And you guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you.